I'm Anthony Gharib, pronouns he, him, and then I'm a sophomore majoring in journalism. I transferred after my freshman year, and then fall 2020 was my first semester. I transferred from Glendale Community College. Well, I thought last semester was hard. This semester was harder in terms of mental health wise and managing a workload on top of like having a job outside of school and then doing work for Daily Trojan. It kind of got very messy in the final weeks, and now like with the semester almost done, starting to like cool down a little bit, but it's been very hard. It's like easily been the hardest like academic year of my life. Not because of the material, but just the many obstacles. So just to work and then do homework, sleep, eat, relax, all in the same place was very, very challenging and still is. So overall, I would say it was extremely difficult. Semester was honestly very hard just because I kind of like knew no one. In like the first month and a half of my classes, I literally like knew no one. I kind of got lucky with Daily Children because I knew some people that were on staff prior, so that kind of helped me socially. But it was something that I kind of had to like find my way in, and it was tough, but I figured it out somehow. You can't really relate to what other people have went through. Like when I talk to people that I know from USC and they talk about how they were like what stuff that was going on campus, I feel like that was like a whole different world and like a whole different experience that I haven't experienced yet. I've conquered the online aspect of it, but now I kind of have to conquer the in-person aspect and kind of catch up to what everyone else is more accustomed to, because I've never been in a class on campus on USC before. I do feel like I need to catch up because me being a sophomore, like the people I interact, most of them are upperclassmen, sophomore, juniors, so they've all experienced a year or two on campus. So definitely feel like I got to catch up because there's things that they talk about that I literally have like no idea about, or like I just like don't know existed before. So as funny as it sounds, I'm honestly just looking forward to being in a classroom just because I've like forgot about everything that comes with being in a classroom and just being a part of that environment, like that vibe. It's just a weird feeling, you know. You open up your browser, you go on my USC, you go on Blackboard, you see your email like at usc.edu. It feels like, oh, like I go to USC, but I'm doing everything in my house. I feel like we were all just like like worst timing possible for all of us. Yeah, it's been really hard, to be honest. And the way that I kind of get through it is I realize that there's like other people that are going through the same thing. So that kind of comforts me. And yeah, I mean, it's definitely been like the most challenging past like 5 6 months in my life, like for sure, just because of like the Zoom fatigue and like the nonstop process of like every day being the same. So I mean, it's kind of tough, but like we're almost there, so it's no big deal.